movie adaptations have been quite a thing, especially among the international audiences. Adapting everything from a classic literature to modern pop often brings about questions such as which one is the better, the movie or the book. Hi, I am Aditi Parmar and today we are reviewing Meera Nair's 6-episode series, A Suitable Boy. So the Meera Nair directed A Suitable Boy is based on a book by Vikram Seth with the same title. The close to 1400-page novel has been condensed to 6 episodes. The series focuses on the quest of a widowed mother to find, as the name suggests, a suitable boy for her daughter Lata.
Lata's suitor include a student from the University of Brahmpur, Kabir Durrani, the shoemaker Harish Khanna, and a poet from Kolkata, Amit Chatterjee.
Who fits the bill to eventually get married to Lata forms the major theme of the series. In the series, we also get glimpses of the new India immediately after independence.
Ranging from the political aspirations of Mahesh Kapoor to the doomed romance of Maan and Saida Bai, the series has a lot to imbibe and register.
Now, I have divided this review into 4 major parts: production design and costume, the music, the performances, plus the language and the accent. So coming to the production design and the costume, this series is a visual masterpiece.
The series portrays the elite class of the society wining and dining. It also represents the new India and the dichotomous society it was, having aspects and values of both conservatism and modernism. The production value in each frame is on point. Trust you me guys, the attention to details in this series really lifts this piece visually. The costumes as well are time specific and in no means over the top.
Now, if we talk about the language and the accent, then this could be potentially one of the reasons why people would avoid watching the series. See, it's important to understand that this series was made for the BBC, hence it caters to an international audience. But the problem is not just the language in which the series communicates, it's actually in the performance of those languages. For example, in certain scenes, some actors come across as if they have just learned the language, pronouncing each consonant with such ferocity just to prove to the international audiences that we too can speak the language.
This jarring accent is somewhat okay with Tanya, but it is extremely prominent with the characters played by Mahira Kakkar, yani ki Lata's mother, almost painful to the ears. Other supporting actors as well, like Manoj Pahwa and Kulbhushan Kharbanda, and even Tabu for that matter, look really uncomfortable with the English. The text from the book has been borrowed to be performed verbatim in many sequences, which causes a sense of rigidity in the natural flow of conversation between characters. Dialogues such as I shan't, you mustn't, and you haven't a chance make us feel as if we are watching a play in the Globe Theatre.
Don't even risk watching the Hindi dubbed version of the series because it is absolutely atrocious. Most of the dubbings haven't even been done by the actors themselves. Now, before I talk about the beautiful music in the series, I really want to talk about its trailer. When its first look was launched, the choice of music that was used in the first look was really off-putting to the theme of the series and what it actually represents.
The series has beautiful Urdu poetry transformed with enchanting music. It actually represents the mood of the series quite superior to the pop jingle that was associated with its trailer. Trust me guys, the music is one thing you may search for after watching the series.
Now, if I talk about the performance spectrum in the series, then one thing that appealed to me the most about A Suitable Boy is the sheer range of performances. It's amazing to see how one single series can have such hammy performances and at the same time can have some gem performance.
It's uncomfortable to see Manoj Pahwa playing the role of a disgusting and entitled Raja. His accent especially really puts you off. Another hit and a miss is Lata's mother, played by Mahira Kakkar. Her exasperation and anxiety becomes borderline irritating.
This series has the best cast you can think of. However, most of them are either underutilized or are poorly fleshed out. However, if we consider that a 1400-page novel was condensed to 6 episodes, we cannot justify expanding explicitly on each character.
Talents like Vijay Varma, Vijay Raz, Randeep Hooda, who by the way just who's his sex, Ranveer Shori, whose Hindi dialogues are convincing but borderline sounds like Apu from The Simpsons, have been highly underutilized.
In my opinion, Ishan Khattar as Maan and Tanya as Lata stole the show for me. Since the series caters to an international audience, from an Indian viewer point of view, especially for those who have already read Vikram Seth's classic, will actually be disappointed by the series. The key to adaptation of a classic is who you are speaking to. The reason why Shakespeare adaptations by Vishal Bhardwaj work so well is his ability to transform things in the Indian context. So much so that an Othello from UP and even a Heather from Kashmir work so well for the Indian audiences. Meera Nair's Suitable Boy comes across as mere highlights of a classic novel. Well, that's all for now, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye and take care.